Greetings, Jacksonville first. Yesterday I sent out a message notifying you that due to the coronavirus, the Florida Conference has asked us not to hold church services these next 2 weeks. That would be Sabbath, March 21st and Sabbath, March 28th. And so we're not going to have church this week or next week. After that, we'll see what happens. We'll see where the developments are. These are truly unprecedented times in which we are living in and that we're experiencing right now. It calls to mind so many questions, so many thoughts. One of them that I'm thinking about is the nature of the church. Are we still the church of God even though we're not physically meeting? And that's really what the word church means, is the gathering, the congregation, those who are called out to gather, to congregate. And so the question is, how can we continue to be the church even though we are not physically able to meet? Maybe I'll share a few devotional thoughts on that probably in the future. So not only has church been canceled for this Sabbath and next Sabbath, but also camp meeting has also been canceled due to the coronavirus. And so while we're not meeting physically, it's going to be very important for us to figure out how to stay connected with one another. I'll be calling you and reaching out to you, and I always also encourage you to call one another and just check up on one another and see how we can help and encourage one another during these next few weeks while we're not meeting physically. If you also want to give your tithes and offerings, there is a link for Adventist online giving that we're going to post here in a little bit. You'll see the link there. Adventist online giving is a great way to give your tithe and offerings. But if you don't have access to Adventist online giving, we're still trying to figure out a way for you to get your tithe and offerings to the church. You could probably mail it to the church or maybe even drop it off at the church. You would just have to let us know when you would do that. Maybe even put it in the mailbox. I'm not sure. It's a secure mailbox. It's a black mailbox. Just make sure you put it in the right mailbox if you do go that route. But we'll keep you posted about that, how you can continue to be faithful to God in your tithes and offerings. So I encourage you to stay healthy. Listen to the recommendations from the CDC and local officials as well. 3ABN and Amazing Facts, they did a presentation last week about how we can stay healthy during this time, and I'll link that in the description box down at the bottom for you. I encourage you to watch it. Very informative and very practical tips that they gave about how we could stay healthy during this time. And again, maybe I'll do a little video about that sometime later on. But that's all for now. Let's keep praying. Again, we're not going to be meeting this Sabbath, March 21st, or next Sabbath, March 28th. But let's keep praying about this and let's stay connected. God's in control. God bless, and we'll see you later.